Welcome to iLecture Online, and here's our next example. At first sight, it doesn't at all look like a standard quadratic equation, but actually when you take a look, you see that there's these two terms multiplied together minus these two terms multiplied together. They each contain a common factor, the factor x plus 1, which means we can factor that out, and if we do, we get the following: x plus 1, and then that would be multiplied times, here we'd end up with 3x minus 2, and then here we end up with a minus 5x minus 3, and that equals 0. Now what happens if we collect common terms inside the brackets? Let's try that and see what we get. So we end up with x plus 1 times, here we have 3x minus 5x, that's minus 2x, and a minus 2 minus a minus 3, and minus times the minus is plus, 3 minus 2 is plus 1, and that equals 0. Now we realize we have the product of two binomials, and that product equals 0, so therefore we can conclude that x plus 1 equals 0, or minus 2x plus 1 equals 0. In the first case, x equals negative 1 is the possible solution. The second case, minus 2x equals minus 1, or x equals 1/2 as the other possible solution. And there we go. By simply factoring out a common factor x plus 1 and then combining like terms with what's left over, we can then easily see we get back to this format where we can then realize that two numbers multiplied together, or two binomials multiplied together giving you 0, that either the first binomial or the second binomial equals 0, and that is how it's done.